There are several watch brands out there that have incredibly strong fan bases, but one has always stood out to me, and that's Seiko. Sure, I might be a tad biased considering I'm a Seiko fanboy through and through, but the way the brand has captured its cult following is truly unique. And in Seiko's storied past, no watch captures that enthusiast spirit better than the Pogue Speedtimer chronograph. Famous for its Pepsi bezel and a shining golden dial, the model has become a cornerstone of vintage Seiko collecting, and often serves as proof that the prospective owner has now gone past the enthusiast point of no return. So what better colorway to use for the next version of the popular Seiko Prospex Speedtimer chronograph? Originally released in 2021 in a panda variant, before getting a diameter bump and some colorful 6139 adjacent bezels, the Prospex Speedtimer Pogue finally gets the most revered Seiko color scheme of them all. The original Seiko 6139 was a result of the brand's participation in a 3-horse race that decided who brought the first automatic chronograph to market. Zenit's El Primero is the commonly accepted victor in this battle, bringing its chronograph to market in January 1969. But examples of Seiko 6139 have been dated as early as October 1968. So we've established that the 6139 movement powering the original Pogue was one of historical significance. But why the gold dial in particular? That is thanks to Colonel William Pogue, hence the watch's nickname. Pogue was an astronaut selected to spend 84 days in space as part of the Skylab 4 mission, and on his right wrist, an Omega Speedmaster of course. But on his left was a yellow-dialed Seiko chronograph he purchased for just $71 in 1972. As the watch was not approved by NASA, Pogue stuffed it in the leg pocket of his spacesuit and, unlike many chronograph owners, actually used it. He timed engine burns during pre-flight training, going on to perform EVAs during the mission and continuing to wear it until 2003. The watch sold in 2008, hammering in at a staggeringly low $5,975. William Pogue passed away aged 84 in 2014, but his choice of wristwear went on to become legendary for any Seiko or space watch lover. Now, let's get into the bright yellow dial. The sunburst effect is wonderfully rich, though toned down by the black translucent subdials that serve as pass-throughs for sunlight, as this is a solar-powered watch. Something only the biggest of Pogue nerds will notice is the black rehaut. Perhaps a nod to the famous Aussie Pogue, a rare variant of the original 6139 that featured a black inner rotating bezel. The chunky sword hands and thick Lumibrite filled markers are a carryover from other solar Prospex Speedtimer models, as is the oddly positioned date window, which I'm not all that fond of. The other functions are well integrated into the existing tri-register layout, including a handy power reserve indicator that doubles as a chronograph minutes totalizer. As you may have come to expect from a modern Seiko sports watch, the diameter and thickness are on the larger side, measuring in at a 41.4mm across and 30mm in height. These are by no means preposterous, but perhaps just a step above from your classic 40mm diver. This is a Seiko sports watch though, so lug to lug is kept at a tame 45.9mm that should suit most wrist sizes. The pushers and crown match the case in its steel construction, while the bezel insert is a bicolor aluminum number. The 3-link bracelet is brushed like the case, and is finished in a small folding clasp with 2 holes of micro-adjust. Having a milled inner, this is one of the better Seiko clasps, but it's admittedly not this bracelet's strong point. Comfort-wise, there's little to complain about, as the bracelet does a great job of balancing out the fairly heavy watch head. Beneath the basic screw-down caseback, you'll find Seiko's V192 solar chronograph movement. Seiko has done right by its fans here, making sure that they get the most utility out of a quartz movement, having given it solar charging capabilities. Accuracy is stated to within 15 seconds per month, and 6 months of autonomy on a full charge. While solar quartz may not be the most romantic of choices for such an emotionally charged tribute piece, it does make perfect sense considering the added cost of even the most affordable Seiko chronograph would add. So, to a Seiko nerd like myself, watches like this Pogue Revival or the prior severe colorway Speedtimers are just what the doctor ordered. Sure, the date window is superfluous and snobs would prefer it with a mechanical movement, but I don't see those as being significant hurdles to those with an original Pogue in their collection, especially if they're looking for something that's friendlier to wear on a daily basis. In an inflation-heavy climate where awesome Seikos at affordable prices are harder and harder to come by, the new Speedtimer Pogue is proof that the brand is still in tune with its fans. Has Seiko done the Pogue justice? Let us know in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more videos like this one.